how was the experience this year? And if you were to compare it to last year, maybe you can take us through the 2 safari rallies that you've taken part in, and how was that entire experience, knowing that Kenya's rooting for you?
Yeah, it's our first safari in 2021 was definitely more successful than our 2022 outing, only because in 2022 we had a few breakages of the car, and not necessarily due to any fault of mine. I would say metal fatigue. It's funny because my business is oriented around inspecting materials for stress and preventing failure. But yeah, so it's funny it happened to me. But so 2022 wasn't great. We didn't get to finish the safari actually. But 2021 was really good. I mean, very, very surprising result. I'm sure we shocked quite a few people with a top 10 finish.
Yeah.
And we were hoping for an even stronger finish. Obviously, it would have been harder to have a stronger finish this year because everyone, all the international drivers were much more conversant with what to expect this time round.
And the second time in a row.
Yeah, and they know the stages, like WRC events are always quite similar. It's only a rule to have 25% of the stages have to be new. The rest can be the same. So you find all WRC events are quite the same. It's just a few changes here and there every year.
Okay.
So yeah, not so good this year, but yeah, we'll come back stronger next year.
Okay. And how were you chosen as the Red Bull, as an official Red Bull athlete? How does that work? Do they come to you? Do you have to apply for it? What is the process behind being named a Red Bull athlete?
So when I speak to my athlete manager, he mentioned to me that they've actually been watching me since I went to do the first WRC events in 2016.
Okay.
So again, it's not something I applied for, but if there was a way to apply for it, I definitely would have done that.
Yeah.
But no, it's not something I applied for. It's something I feel somebody and a team behind the scenes worked on and wanted obviously to bring this whole athlete vibe to the country and use it as a way to also encourage youngsters into the world of Red Bull and what Red Bull's all about. So yeah, I didn't apply for it, but definitely I will cherish it for the rest of my life. It's something, as you said, it's something very big.
Yeah.
And not too many athletes in the world. I understand just under 1,000. So one of quite a few, one of few rather. So
especially here in Kenya.
Yeah, here in Kenya. So actually, there's 2 of us. There's a young lady who is an esports athlete.
Yes.
And esports is becoming
gaming,
somewhat
right?
of yes, it's gaming, and I understand it's going to be an Olympic sport next year. So Red Bull is always ahead of the game in that front. And then there's me as a rally athlete. So I think I'm the first rally athlete in Africa and also in Kenya.